Hello, everyone. This is JPL, and today I'm joined with
Christopher
yes, and we are podcast name in
in
brackets.
brackets.
Yes,
I wonder how in sync that would sound.
not. But it's just the two of us today. Uh, we're going just the two of us. I just really wanted just the two of us this week, so that we can be more one-to-one than just having to trying to get a conversation going with a third unknown person.
So you're pretty tired of it at this point.
No, not so much. I'm more tired of actually making a new drawing every week, but yeah.
That makes sense. So, how long does it take for you to make those?
About an hour.
About an hour. That makes sense. Which, by the way, the one of Chris looked really nice. I really liked it.
Yeah, I had a slight problem just trying to figure out how to do his beard. Because, I don't know, the way I stylize beards, it's interesting.
Well, you'll learn.
I think it worked for what I was trying to do.
I think it worked.
Well, that's good. So yeah, this.
So, do you have your email account linked up to your Facebook page or not?
Which one?
Wait,
is the better question? Like, I have
your personal.
One of them, yes.
Okay, so I just linked it up a couple days ago, and now I'm getting Facebook notifications in my email.
You can unsubscribe from that.
I bet, but at the same time, I'm lazy. I don't
do it
right now.
Well, it looks like we have a thunderstorm coming in right now.
So is it raining in your area?
I hear thunder right now. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone.
I did hear a little rumble or something.
Yeah, so right now we're going to get
when
some
you said
rain.
it, so I'm like, that makes sense.
So we might get some technical issues down the line, but hey, that is beautiful. Here's the forecast for the entire next week.
It's raining.
Thunderstorm every day.
I just heard that. You know what? So we were planning to stain our deck. We actually had the front deck stained.
Yeah.
But we did that on Sunday. So hopefully it's been enough time that it won't be damaged by the rain.
My mother just sanded and stained an old chair, a wooden chair bench that we had. And so yeah, that's fine.
When was that?
What?
Like, was that on a Saturday, Sunday, today?
That she stained it yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
It's on a screened-in porch, so we're good.
Okay, but so yeah, that won't be too bad.
Yeah, you just mentioned staining, and I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, I know what that is.
Yeah, so yours won't be a problem, but ours may be. So this will be fun and interesting.
Yes.
It's going to... Wow. It just seemed like all of a sudden, hey, rain!
Yeah, I mean, the forecast isn't always reliable here, but I hope it does rain, because I do like the rain.
I get that.
It's fun just to sit in the bathroom when it's raining. It is. It's like the rain is just kind of soothing.
Like you taking a bath while it's raining outside?
No, the other thing.
You outside in the rain while a bath is going on inside?
Yes. But you know the other thing.
No, I don't.
You know, I just do this with my fingers that the audience cannot see clearly.
Okay. Are you referring?
I'm referring to that.
Your Twilight Zone.
What about the Twilight Zone?
Your version?
No. It's my cults. It's the Church of the Holy John. That.
No. Oh, now I see what you're saying.
Now you see what I mean.
Okay. No, but I was referring to, you made your own version of the Twilight Zone.
I did.
And you had one scene?
Yes, that.
We'll leave it at that. That's what I was thinking of for a hot dinner.
Yes, our audience will never know.
They will never know.
What I'm
But
talking
in 10
about.
years,
Yeah,
they
maybe
will
in 10 years. Maybe
they
in
will
10 years.
find it
We'll
on
see.
your Twitter or something, or
No,
supposedly, and then they'll
it's
be
not.
like, "Oh, let's cancel the podcast name in brackets."
By then, I don't know. We'll.
Even
I
have
don't know.
Twitter.
Well, maybe, but
I
I don't
think
know
they'll
how
be.
long we're doing this until we just run out of steam.
I think it's going to be more of time than Steam because I feel like
Yeah.
we can find we even if we sit here bored for 2 hours barely saying anything, we would do it every week until we can't.
Yeah, unless we get a new cast.
Oh, so you're looking to replace me? Yay!
I have to keep in sick days if other things happen like that. If ever you're sick or you go on vacation, or okay, you're still there. You're just frozen for a second there.
Oh, okay. I am
No,
here.
you were just sitting super still.
I was sick for
Hey,
3 seconds or something. I was super sick, and
here's the
John was
rain.
thinking of replacing me.
Here's the
It's
rain.
great.
All right.
Okay. You know what? I think I am actually going to text my mom. It's raining in Lynchburg because I think she was on the phone with my dad. Like, I think it's going to rain.
Yeah. So this past week, in terms of movies that I watched with my mother,
Okay.
looking at a sticky note, we had the Jason Bourne movies.
I've never heard of that.
The Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum, the Bourne Legacy, and the Jason Bourne movie. There are 5 movies. They're action movies. They're fun. And that's it. I enjoyed them.
All right, just a hot second. It is raining in Lynch. I almost misspelled Lynchburg. There we go. All right. The end with that. All right. How were those movies, first off?
I enjoyed them. I like them. I know. Of course, I'd seen them since I was a kid, but it's just watching it with my mom again. We had fun. The action's fun. It's fine.
Just fine.
It's hard to describe because a Jason Bourne movie kind of describes itself. Like you've seen one movie, you kind of seen them all.
That makes
pretty
sense.
much.
That's just like what's his name? Bond, Jason Bond.
Kind of,
right?
yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah, pretty much. You seen one Bond movie, especially the older ones, you kind of get the gist of how the other ones are structured. So yeah, this was fun.
And so this other series, what was the name again?
The Bourne.
Bourne. So are those still active or not?
They're still trying to make another one. They're trying to, but
Corona.
the actor is reaching 50 years old, so he's
he can't act anymore.
Well, no, he can still act. It's the stunts that might be a bit too much for him. He's kind of iffy about whether or not he'll do another one.
A stunt double.
That too.
If you don't say it right, it could sound like stunt devil. Get a stunt devil.
Also, I don't know. Like they might not be any good because the first 3, I think, were based on books.
Then they had no more books.
Yeah, and then the other 2 were just they trying to make up their own story, and those are the less good ones.
Interesting. When was the last one released?
The last one released was in 2016.
Okay.
But let me give you a thing, like a film date of years when things happen. Let me try and do that.
Okay.
If I can find them, it might take a while. If I could get a timeline of when these things happen. La-dee-da. La-dee-da. All right. So the first Bourne movie came out in 2002. It's a long time ago. The second one, 2004, and the third one in 2007. And those were the main three.
Okay.
Then they took a few years, and in 2012, they made another one without their main character.
How does that work?
Our main character is part of an organization. This other character is part of the same organization. A different story. Not the best, but it's fine enough.
Somewhat obvious it's not.
And then they came back with another one with our original guy, and the things were the same.
How was that side episode?
Oh, okay. So the fourth one was based on a book. Okay.
So was it kind of like a sequel or the spin-off? That's what I meant to say. Spin-off.
It was kind of a spin-off that they wanted to do, but it wasn't very good.
Interesting.
I feel like the movie ended too short because we got to the end of the movie and it's like, what? That's it? Nothing was resolved. Like it felt like we were missing a third act to the film.
Interesting.
But yeah, there's a lot of books in this series. Huh, okay.
And so the rest of the movies are not based on the rest of the books?
No. Only the first 4.
Which does not make sense.
And then they just wanted to do their own thing, unless... Yeah, because I don't know why they didn't do it. I've not read these books.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're any good.
You would think that they would be able to carry something from the books, though.
They probably did. I just
don't
care. I don't care about that. So yeah. What about you? Anything you wanted to share with me?
I've been kind of checking out some South Park recently.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. I don't know what about it, but I am kind of enjoying some of what I'm seeing. I understand that the humor is crude and such, but I think that's part of the reason why it's funny. So it's been there's this one video that gets me of like one of the kids, like for Halloween, he dressed up like Hitler.
Christopher, you need to get your life together, man.
I don't know why, man. It's so funny.
Hey, none of that in our Veggie Tales, okay?
Okay, fine.
Let's not corrupt ourselves before we get to the good stuff.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Hush!
I heard that. So, since you mentioned VeggieTales, what's your thoughts about 3-2-1 Penguins?
That was a show.
It existed.
It did. It's definitely one of those nostalgia things where I remember seeing the commercials so many times in my VeggieTales videos. That and Bob the Builder.
Wait, Bob the Builder commercials in your VeggieTales videos?
No, in Bob the Builder videos, I think. I don't know. I get two of those mixed up, but those are two classics.
No, wait. You're saying there were 3-2-1 Penguins previews in your Bob the Builder videos?
Perhaps.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Regardless.
So yeah, that's mainly how I remember the show, but I did see a few episodes finally when I was a bit older. I enjoyed them. I thought some things were okay, but they're classics. The main one I remember is the chess game.
So I did not grow up watching 3-2-1 Penguins. That's the thing. So I wouldn't know, honestly.
I think I partly like the concept of it. Because the penguins themselves are just toys in their grandmother's attic that come to life. And they bring them into their world. And we have things happen. That's it. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Interesting. So, I'm not distracted because it's related.
Yeah.
But, so, I saw a couple days ago that VeggieTales was saying, just a moment,
Okay.
no, that 321 Penguins is now streaming on Peacock. You know what Peacock is?
I do, yes.
Which I thought was very interesting.
I have the free version of Peacock.
You do?
Yes,
Because I was.
yeah, you can everyone can get Peacock for free. But if they want to get some more exclusive content or better stuff, they gotta pay the $5 a month.
Which I guess makes sense.
Yeah, which you know what? For that free stuff, they got some nice stuff here. Might as
Good.
well.
So then I was almost thinking, like, should we also do 321 Penguins?
Let me take a look.
But then, well, one thing I'm curious, like, how many episodes are there?
All right, let me take a look. Episodes.
Okay, do it.
In the first season, there's 6 episodes. Okay.
Okay.
And then,
Why did I close my wiki page? There we go.
and then in the second season,
There are 13 episodes, right?
what? Hold on. That's
Are
not.
you on Peacock?
I'm on Peacock. There are 2 versions of the show.
I need to get an account.
Because something's not right here. Because I hold on. Interesting. This isn't what? This is very confusing. There are 2 versions of the show. Okay. Let me take a look here.
I'm making my Peacock account now.
Okay.
Because
And I go here.
I want to know.
Oh wow! So there's more. There's more seasons. It's what? That's weird.
So according to Wikipedia, there are 3 seasons.
There are 3 seasons. Yes.
But what's up?
But here's the thing. They divided 320 Penguins into 2 separate shows, even though they're named the exact same thing. One of them is 2 seasons. One of them is 1 seasons. That's weird. There might have been something that happened that they changed up their system. I don't know. But yeah, that's weird.
Let's see.
Hold on. 321 Penguins. Let me take a look at this. Because I think I might actually met one of the actors. Yeah,
Really?
I did. I met the main girl.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay, where is the search bar on this? I'll start watching.
It's on the top left.
I didn't even hit the start watching button.
Yeah, the main girl, Michelle.
Right.
Oh, I've also seen a few other actors here. Yeah.
So I'm looking at it, and so one season is one season categorized as cartoon animation. The other 2 seasons is categorized as kids.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm just personally surprised that 321 Penguins is even on here, but I'm not upset. I'm just like
it's fine.
intrigued.
It's intriguing, but yeah. For those you wonder, Claire Margaret Colette, who is one of the characters in My Little Pony. That's how I know most of these actors from My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah. So these actors acted on My Little Pony.
A lot of them did, yes.
Interesting. All right, so I wonder how many seasons of SNL they have on Peacock.
What?
SNL. Don't you know I'm a Saturday Night Live fan?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said there, but yeah.
Let's see. They have a handful. Cool. All right. So here's something interesting I found though.
Okay.
25 of the 26 321 Penguins episodes are on YouTube.
Okay.
Which almost makes Peacock useless.
Not really, because you still have the other. Oh, did you say 25?
25 out of 26.
Oh.
So there's one episode missing on YouTube.
No, not really, because Peacock is free though.
Well, that's true, but there are ads, so.
Oh, hey, Downton Abbey, that's here as well.
Well, let me check on YouTube. Like, I wonder if there are ads interrupting the flow. Looking at 321 Penguins on YouTube.
Probably some of them do, yes.
Okay, so then if like, I would watch Saturday Night Live, but not 321 Penguins because it's on YouTube.
Yeah, and there's ads in both of them, I think.
But if we're getting them interrupted,
you've got an ad block or something.
If we're getting them interrupted on Peacock for 321 Penguins, then I'd rather just watch it on YouTube.
Then you get ad block either way.
True.
Ad block is the best.
I've never used ad block before.
It's great. You know, it saves so much annoyance. Because I watch a lot of stuff on my phone as well, and there's no ad block there, and it's so annoying when, like, we have commercial in the middle of something's like, and they're like 90 seconds for each ad segment.
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But besides that, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm just looking around right now. I'm just a moment.
He's telling people to be quiet for a bit. It looks like The Mandalorian has 3 award nominations, it seems. Most of it, I think, is in the costume department. Or maybe that's just 2 of them. I don't know. But 15 Emmy nominations. That's pretty good. I don't know which ones they are for. But hey, there are 15 of them. Makeup, costumes. Yeah, that's pretty much all we know so far. But it's just me by myself. Raining is one of the things I do enjoy. I enjoy watching the rain. I enjoy listening to the rain. I don't know. I find it soothing. I just do. A lot of people do. I like the colorization. It's just the semi-gray, darker tone. Whatever fun that is. So yeah, I'm still sitting here waiting for Christopher again. You know, this is part 2 of that conversation. But yeah, one of the other things that I've been doing, I'm just referring to the viewers now. Taking a look at the Anchor. There's not a lot of people who listened this past week, so we're getting kind of dry this past week in that terms of listeners.
I feel like it's always been pretty dry.
No, this past week specifically, we're pretty dry in terms of our listeners.
No new countries.
No new countries, like nothing this past week. 0.
Yay!
Well, it's great. It's great. I think you're the one who you're the viewer on YouTube.
But for yesterday, like, I added the video to my playlist.
Yeah.
So if that was the only view on YouTube yesterday, that was me.
There are 2 views.
2 views, and I have no idea who the other one is.
Yeah, so that's nice. At least I got that going for me. Which is fine. We'll see how things go. It's just a small break in the crack of society. Things like that happen.
Just a moment. So I don't. Why can't I think?
You
So
can't think?
So I don't think Chris saw the tweet.
Oh, that's
So
funny.
I'm going to send it to. Am I able to send it? Can you send messages?
Huh?
Because on the app I can send tweets. What if I copy the link?
I mean, this is riveting stuff here. I know.
What's so riveting?
Listening to you do this.
Okay, fine. You have something more exciting. What is it?
Okay. This past week, I also did some fixing on some Twitter.
On your Twitter.
On my Twitter, I deleted a lot of stuff.
Of like your tweets.
Yeah, so there's a lot. Before I had 3,000 tweets, and most of them were just automatic tweets from whenever I uploaded a YouTube video or whenever I put them on a playlist. So I had a lot, and so I deleted all of that, and right now I only have 350 tweets. So about 2,000 and something were all just that stuff. So I spent hours just listening to music, deleting.
What music?
Lord of the Rings. Fantastic music right there.
So, I actually a couple weeks ago, I did like delete all my tweets, 100%. Just
all of them.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend way too much time trying to figure out which to keep, which not to keep. So I'm just gonna start over, and especially the fact that I've never built up really an audience on Twitter, I'm like, it'll be okay, right? Yeah, there's a few tweets I wish I could have kept, but I'm like, it would just be easier to just hit one click of a button than to.
So what I kept
Yes.
was mainly just any tweet that I wrote, because those I don't have a lot of.
Now I want to look at your Twitter.
So that's what I did, is that one thing I want to do here is that I want to go through and read some old tweets, because when I was looking at some things, I'm like, what? Did I really do that? Did I really say that? What? And it's just really trying me to figure out, okay, so what was I doing at this time to make me say that? Alright, so like starting from here, from the top.
Oh yeah, I even deleted like all the tweets that I liked. So I just saw like, you were talking about how many tweets I've had and who I'm following. You should stop tweeting.
Yeah. Also, you considered yourself a dead channel, which is not true.
I thought it was
kind
of funny.
No, because you have to be a few months inactive, even with no update videos, to be considered a dead channel.
Okay. Whose standard is that? Yours?
Most people.
Interesting.
That's the general idea of the internet, that if a person has not really uploaded anything in, say, 3 to 6 months, then they're considered dead.
Okay. So I'm alive.
For now.
Okay.
Alright. So on the top here, most recently, is just news about the show moving to a different program, which I talked to you about before, I think, very briefly. And then, okay, I don't want to spoil on that one. Okay, going down. I love the episode. This is a cute image. Okay, going down. Just saw this movie. It was okay. Some good stuff. Some really dumb stuff. We'll see how it changes. Okay. SonicCon. Come to that. Yeah, that didn't last long.
It really didn't.
October 2019. For some reason, YouTube changed the way you put videos in a playlist. They won't let me add anything. That was that fun time. Just saw the Joker movie and loved it. Would like to see more. Okay. Thanks, BronyCon, for all the memories I've made throughout the years, for being such an awesome place to meet other people and have fun time. While it is sad to see it go, I'm ready to see what comes next. Hashtag BronyCon 2019 goodbye. It was fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Alright, May. Even though I had to re-unsubscribe from people due to YouTube gaming merger, I still see their stuff on my subscription feed, including new things from
Wait,
hours after I
really?
unsubscribed. Yeah, this was way back then. I hope you
Okay.
fix this soon, which they did.
Good. Because that
Tonight-
is strange. Because when you unsubscribe, you never want to see them in your face ever again.
Yeah, so that was when YouTube gaming was a new thing, and they auto-subscribe to things that you never did. Which was, yeah, it was really weird. Like, this happened to a lot of people, and it's like, who is this? I never subscribed to them.
I don't think that happened to me. That's so strange.
Jason Bourne is trending.
Who?
The Bourne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's trending with John Wick, which is another film series of action.
So are they doing a collab?
Oh, no. I think it's just like, which is better, Jason Bourne or John Wick?
That's enough to make it trending.
Yes, it is. That is an interesting conversation, but yeah. Tonight is the world premiere of the play Treason with a Cup of Tea. I'm proud of my fellow cast members and all the work we put into it.
For a hot second, I thought that was tonight.
No.
But I know it's not now.
Yeah, so Twitter just changed their layout design. I don't like it. Everything looks completely different, and it's hurting my OCD. Okay. With the new poster and trailer for the new Joker movie, they better have the song Put on a Happy Face from the show Bye Bye Birdie. It fits perfectly. I can imagine it easily be placed in the film. It's not in the movie. So, the new Toy Story 4 trailer came out and got excited about hearing the Beach Boys song. They need more attention. Alright. Huh. That 164 has 1,064 tweets and follows 164 people. He should stop tweeting at this point.
I try to keep 164 people that I'm following, no matter what.
Yeah. Just a quick note to let people know that my Ruby reactions are back after I stated I was done. This season was so good. And also keep an eye for more of Dwight's reactions to Volume 1. It feels good to be back. Yes, it does. Alright. I just watched the first episode of Doctor Who Season 11. It was surprisingly boring. I think a major part of it was because of the tone and lighting. Also, there are many things that I'm not buying with how they're doing about this Doctor. We'll see what they do next. I kind of stopped afterwards. Okay.
What season are they on right now?
They finished 12. They were working on 13.
And you haven't watched anything?
No, not for a while.
Makes sense.
Getting the final things in order for BronyCon 2018. One of my favorite times of the year.
It's the most wonderful
Yes.
time.
Once again, I don't like the new changes that YouTube made with YouTube Studio. Like the playlist, it adds 10 extra steps to the previous single click. It does. Okay? Clone Wars was announced, and I'm crying right now. You don't know how much this means to me. Yes.
And then I ask you about it, you're like, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. It exists.
It's good. It's good. Just so Solo, a Star Wars story, and it was okay. Not best Star Wars movies, but it's not too bad. MVP of the movie would have to go to my boy with the legs. Guess who it is? 7.5 out of 10. Okay, just saw Infinity War, and I gotta say that I love the ending. I wish they don't change anything about it in future movies. Which, they do. Well, a tornado happened.
Where?
This was when we had the tornado.
Oh, that one! Oh, why do I keep forgetting that happened?
Yeah. Okay, I'm starting my Marvel marathon today for Infinity War. It's going to be a long ride. Okay. Celebrating 5 years on YouTube. What a ride it was. Yep. Okay, here's a tweet that probably is not the best today. Just saw Star Wars The Last Jedi, and I have to congratulate Rian Johnson for making an epic film. There may be a couple errors with continuity, but I still enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. Not my feeling today.
So is that the last one or the eighth one?
That was the 8th one.
Eighth one.
Okay.
Okay.
Still waiting for hashtag 280 characters. Gonna be very useful. That was when Twitter updated how many letters you can put in their tweets, which was great.
That was a beautiful thing that they did.
Yes, just saw the MLP movie and I liked it. Not bad. I have to see it a second time to figure out what I feel about it. 8 out of 10. That's My Little Pony if you were trying to figure that out. Okay, once again, I really hate the new YouTube layout. It takes me 10 extra steps to edit a playlist. It used to only take one. Clean up your mess, YouTube.
Did you tag them?
Yes.
Good.
No response.
Wait. Which YouTube did you tag? The team YouTube or just at YouTube?
At this time, it was just YouTube.
Oh, so there was no team YouTube back then?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay. Driving down for BronyCon now. I'm excited to see everyone this weekend. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Getting things ready to head to BronyCon this week. It's been a long time since the last one. Can't wait to see whoever I see. Okay, hashtag BronyCon. Okay. Alright, and then I reached the end of the amount that Twitter will allow me to go, and so then I have to do this super sneaky trick to see the other tweets. Okay. This is in 2015 now. Okay. I have to say that Inkpot's work is super amazing. Don't know why I never found it sooner. I'm going to BronyCon. Woo! And this is my first one ever. Okay. Scroll down. Okay. Let me get my next search thing going. Alright, this one. Alright, gotta do the next one. Yeah, this was not the best management ever. There should be stuff here. Why is there not? Well, I guess. Yeah, this was fun to figure out. Okay. No. Nope. Nothing here. Okay. Going down again. This is really fun commentary. For sure. Alright, next one.
Yeah, we're all falling asleep right now.
Yes. You can put in some input if you like, Christopher.
I have no input right now.
Alright. But Twitter should really allow me to take a look at my older tweets.
So you're saying they don't on the new one?
No. Because for Twitter, how they work is that they only save, so that you can see on your profile up to a certain amount. Once you reach that, I guess it just saves. Because instead
What's the oldest tweet that you can see?
Hold on, I'm still looking. I'm on 2014 now, June. God, the computer updated itself just as my video spent 10 hours uploading.
Wait, so the oldest I can see is 2017. Twitter.
Yeah, so I have to do this special search with these specific numbers to be able to look at my older stuff.
That's ridiculous.
Okay. God, the computer updated itself just as
wait, John. So
Yes.
what you can do is that you go under the tweets and replies, and it will. I can see as far down as June 7th, 2014.
Well, too late, because I'm already on my search thing. So, okay. June 11th, 2014. God, the computer updated itself just as my video spent 10 hours uploading. This was back when my internet was terrible. I hate Wednesday.
It's a big mood.
Hashtag death by time. Okay. My Doctor Who mod showcase complete from my recording session. It should be on YouTube soon. Hashtag save the day. Okay. School has killed my brain. Only Star Wars can fix me. Hashtag Zambi. Progress is continuing. I'm on the Star Wars Bounty Hunter game. Hashtag Jango Fett. Okay, finally getting progress on the Star Wars Marathon. Now on the Phantom Menace. Old Republic series take too long. This was back before things were new. Okay, June 8th, 2014. Today has been a slow day. Nothing exciting has happened. Hashtag boredom. Wow. Like this is very strange because I don't tweet like this anymore. Okay. Well, the day was a long and hard. Time for bed. Remember, cyanide is bad. Hashtag random. Okay. Starting up my Batman marathon with one of my favorites, Batman Under the Red Hood. Don't you just love DC? Hashtag Joker for life. Alright. Now here's a set of tweets that are kind of interesting. The wars between me and Frodo are still going. Hashtag end of war. Alright? Just woke up and now I have an English project to do. Hashtag no sleep. This is back when I did it like hours before the due date. And my very first tweet, it seems, is having an argument with Frodo Baggins. Hashtag revival. Which is a memory, for sure.
And is that the end of your tweets?
That is the end, but there's still more because with the weird search thing I have going on.
Wait, there's more.
There's more. I have to find them, though. There might not be more. I don't know. We'll see.
Let me know, because if because the oldest I can see is to having an argument with Frodo Baggins.
Yeah, that could be the first one, but I just find that so strange for it being the first one.
Because, like I said, like if you hit tweets and replies, you can go all the way down to that instead of just straight tweets.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
It's nice. But yeah, that's just a strange one to start with.
But who goes all the way back? Well, yeah, bored people do who want to cancel people, right? I forgot that exists.
That exists. I don't. It feels like a strange one to start my tweet with. I know there's more tweets. I know. Definitely, but yeah.
Prove it. Where? Give us. Show us.
No, yeah, I saw them, but they're not beforehand. They're afterhand. That's what it was. There we are. So, in terms of what my first tweet meant, having an argument with Frodo Baggins, that's not my friend's real name, but at this time, this, I think, is the only point of high school drama that I had to face. You know, that stupid high school drama where you and your friends break up and you fight. This was the only one. And it was my first one, I think. And it was big. And so, yeah, I had this guy friend who, at this time, we had classes a lot together. He kind of annoyed me as a person back then because he was such an ego person. Big ego. Kind of a jerk sometimes. Really difficult to argue with. So, yeah, argument happens. I get really mad at him because in a group chat that we were in, he kind of threatened to say something about me and a person that I really disliked. Mm-hmm. And so I got so mad that this is in fact the first time I actually swore. So that was no good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he and I, for weeks, you can tell that there was something up between us because like we were like serious face whenever we're with each other. We could see fumes from us when we're next to each other. So yeah, days, the war is still going on. But eventually we just talked, manned up, and we were good. But yeah, that was not fun time.
Interesting.
Okay. Now scrolling up. June 12th, 2014. Goal! Brazil 2-1. Croatia. FIFA 2014. Okay. Gearing up for the World Cup. Who are you supporting? Okay. Go England. Hashtag T. Gol para Ecuador. EQ102. Valencia. Hashtag. What an unexpected win for the U.S. Without a doubt, they will lose the next two. Wow. Hashtag USA. Okay. Finally getting to editing the next 4 episodes of the Doctor Who Minecraft series. Hashtag Daleks eat your face. Spain and England. 2 of my top 3 teams to win the World Cup is out. My number 1, Germany. Better not lose to USA and Ghana. Hashtag never give up. Soon my video will be complete and the rebels will have no say in it. Hashtag evil. Go Germans. Don't let me down. Hashtag goal. I said don't let me down. Hashtag hate Ghana. Why Germany? Hashtag Germany sucks. Okay. You're not so bad after all. Hashtag love Germany.
What did they do that was not so bad after all?
They scored. This is like while I'm watching the game that they're actually like losing and winning. Okay, well this next week is the last week of my video posting for the summer. Hashtag YouTube. For a moment there I thought Portugal was going to be kicked out, but alas they survived until the Ghana game. Hashtag don't stop. Had a day of posting videos. Time for some iced tea. Hashtag Lipton tea. I survived the long and hard math and English final exam. Time for some Minecraft. Hashtag hate tests. Okay. Finished my science final in 4 minutes. Only one person didn't finish his exam, so all of us had to suffer 2 hours. Hashtag yellow swag for Jesus.
YOLO swag. Never mind.
That doesn't fit. Okay, finally, my final exams have come to an end. The summer for me starts 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hashtag worth it. So the USA advance. What? Hashtag impossible. So I went to bed at midnight and woke up at 5 this afternoon. I won't be sleeping tonight. Hashtag no sleep. That's a strange... Okay. Soon my packing for my journey will be done. Then I'll have a new house and be on vacation. Hashtag life is good. My dad just returned from a long trip. I gave him a big hug. Hashtag love your parents. So I was laughing at Belgium yesterday as they had 30 shots on goal, and most of them deflected by Tim Howard. Hashtag Howard saves. That was a great game, honestly. Just looked at my schedule and I won't have time to tweet for the next few weeks. Hashtag wait a little longer. Okay. Next day. All of you who like my Minecraft vids, do not worry. I'm building something that will be our home for the Mod Showcase. Hashtag wait, which never existed. Hashtag, hold on. Today I finished packing my suitcase for the trip. Hashtag so excited.
Hashtag nap time.
No, I wish I had time to make more videos. The news of the return of Bionicle is fantastic. Hashtag Greg Farshti. Just now had the time to talk. Helping sister settle a new house. Hashtag family. I'll be celebrating for Germany when they win next week. Hashtag Germany. Having dinner with my grandparents soon. With burgers. Hashtag Burger Belly. Congrats to Germany on their win. I have followed them all the way. Hashtag Germany World Cup champion. Which, I thought they would win from the very beginning, and they did. Not fun, but it's an interesting view on what my tweets are. Alright. More baseball news. Okay, just watch the story of Moses at Sights and Sound Theater. Hashtag yellow flag for Jesus. It's Friday, which means it's pizza family night. Hope I have fun. Hashtag pizza forever. Okay. Have to get some new glasses today. Hashtag going blind. It's true. It's Tuesday, which means the 7 days are up and a door behind the eagle should open. Go Sparkles. Hashtag Team Ionite. So this is a Minecraft series that I was watching at this time. And so during this time, an event was supposed to happen on this day, which I was following. So yeah. Okay, scrolling up. What yard selling today? Bought nothing. Hashtag nothing to fill me. Going to see The Giver today. Hope it doesn't ruin my middle school.
What's
Hashtag
the giver?
It's a book that they turned into a movie. The movie sucks. I hope it didn't. So there have been a lot of earthquakes where I am recently. Hashtag don't die. Godzilla has become one of my favorite movies. Hashtag Godzilla. I have been busy with school lately. It's been rough. Hashtag no more homework. If you ever feel the need to listen to people's faith, listen to Moody Radio at moodyradio.org. It helps me relax. Hashtag yellow swag for Jesus. It's official. I'm addicted to the new Godzilla movie. Just watched it for the 100th time. Hashtag Godzilla. Have a bunch of bidding wars on eBay this week. Wish me luck.
eBay.
Yes. Well, the bidding war is over, and I have I have won 30 some sets. Hashtag the strats. It has just occurred to me that I know the timing of the Beach Boys songs. You know when you listen to a bunch of songs in your playlist and you know when exactly the next song is without even having to look?
I know that feeling.
Yes, you do. Okay, here's a quote. These are one of my famous quotes. Americans are made in China. Hashtag what I learned today. That is the birth of what I call John Logic. Okay. May the waters of 1,000 tsunamis burn your family. Hashtag what the heck. So yeah, that's like a makeup insult that me and a friend were doing, and I messed it up, but hey, it's a classic. I hate being sick. Hashtag I'm sick. That was when I had strep throat. Okay, here's an interesting one. I'm getting closer and closer to becoming a brony. Hashtag brony. That was in February 2015. I have been part of many fandoms, and the bronies are one of the most talented, and that is saying a lot. Hashtag brony. Then I'm going to BronyCon. Woo! And I believe
that I am a brony.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was doing live streaming at a school event. This is when I was working the cameras. And my walkie-talkie was picking up a soccer game on the radio. That's a true story. The headset. Like, I was recording, and all of a sudden I just started hearing a soccer game on my radio headset. And so that was fun.
I mean, I always doubt you. Because, like, it is radio frequencies that's picking up, right?
Yeah, speaking of radio frequencies, and you know, it was just so funny that happened. Okay, while watching some footage of BronyCon, I suddenly remembered that someone brought a live camel. How did I forget that? Just bought my tickets for BronyCon 2016. Ooh, that was so long ago. Just watched Star Wars The Force Awakens, best movie of the year. Man, how things age. Started watching Ruby on Tuesday. It's now Friday, and I've seen it a total of 3 times. I need sleep. Alright, I gotta delete this one. Because I forgot that one. Okay?
Why?
Because it's just another automatic video. I waited all day to get the file to watch the new episode of MLP. Now I can finally watch it. Okay? Oh, woke up this...
Even you don't seem so sure of what you say sometimes.
Okay.
Which makes me laugh.
Woke up this morning to remember that I have to take the ACTs today. Sigh. My friends are flying in tonight to go to BronyCon. Can't wait. Picked up the guys at the airport and went to get our badges for BronyCon. We are ready. What? BronyCon is over? What? Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Keep. Been waiting for the Rogue One trailer all day. Still haven't gotten it. Someone is going to die if I don't get it soon. Well, I guess no one is dying tonight. Yeah, this is back when they said they were going to release it on a certain day, and it did not happen until like 11 at night. Everyone waited the entire time.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they kept their promise, but that is so stupid at the same time.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see a lot of. Okay. So here's when we have the World Series final for baseball when the Cubs were going against in 2016. Pitch better. Come on, seriously? A walk? No, this is not happening. Yes, ha 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 ha! Man, I love baseball. Yeah, that was a fun time. I just remembered it has been 2 years since I discovered ponies. Time is stupid. Time is the killer.
It is stupid.
Okay, so here I think is a fantastic quote. Time is the killer of all. There's no escaping the effects. Ha. That's a good quote.
John.
What?
Question.
Answer.
So was this one of the topics you had?
Time is actually one of the topics I have here, which I'm getting to. I have reached that time in life where your childhood heroes start going home. Hashtag rip so-and-so. Okay. World War III has started. Bombs are going off outside my window. This is fireworks, by the way, for New Year's. That's a fun joke. Okay. Okay. I have a drinking problem. I drink a lot of water. Yeah. 200 subs. Ain't that a quaint event? Okay. It's funny how I'm watching so-and-so's video and I spotted myself in a quick frame. Don't know why that stood out. Yeah, I do that sometimes where I watch footage of BronyCon and I see if I can spot myself. Mm-hmm. And I take a screenshot and just circle it. It's fun.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Why would you?
Fine.
Why would you blame me? Ooh. Yeesh. And I think that's all. That's all the tweets I have for today. So yeah, I found that as an interesting view of time of what I've recorded and what I said, and it's interesting. It's fun.
Interesting indeed.
Which nostalgia and time were two topics I wanted to bring up. Where it's like I miss living during those times, where those were the golden days of the internet. Where some content creators were at my favorite at their best, and those are brand new. And I miss those days. It's like I watch them sometimes over and over again, but it's like it's not the same as being there for the first time. I wish I could experience watching ponies for the first time again and seeing how that's like. Because it is different from watching it now.
I mean, I kind of get that because it's It's because there's a sense of excitement if you being prepared for something. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And sometimes when you go back, you're like, why was this such a big deal?
Well, you know what? Well, you know why it was a big deal, but at the same time, you've been a part of this world for so long that you've forgotten what it was to fully experience the world. Um,
Does that
there's
sound like us being trapped at our homes during Corona?
not really partially. It's more so like it's like a child growing up. When you finally become an adult, you lose this sense of innocence, and and so that's why I feel like you lose a lot of times when you grow older and you've seen all this stuff. Every time you see something new and that's exciting, a part of your innocence is lost, and that once you see it all, you go look at it back again. While it may be fun, it's not the same as when you watched it the first time.
What do you mean about the innocence, though?
The innocence, as in you don't know of things like this exist.
The
Um,
show.
this metaphor works better when it comes to when dark things happen in your life. That's when innocence comes in full effect. Um, when you got in your car accident, part of your innocence is lost. Like now, if you were to ever get in the car again and drive, that's a different mindset than you would have been before that.
I feel like it's both good and bad
It
because there
is.
is a bit of trauma, but at the same time, it's forcing me to drive better. Like it's motivation that I don't want something like that to
And
happen
at the
again.
same time, there could be a little less enjoyment out of it.
True. That is true.
And so yeah, that's the topic I was thinking of a lot. Was like I'm watching through some old stuff that's like I used to really enjoy, and I still enjoy them. But there's like time has kind of passed, and it's like, it's not. I don't. It's not the same as when I watched it the first time. Especially seeing now where those people have ended up and what they're doing now. It's like it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can never recreate that again. Like these are moments that only happen at that short period of time, and they're never gonna happen again. Deep. Okay. So yeah.
So do you feel like there's also a sense of like one can never appreciate? Sorry. Like your overall sense of something can diminish,
Mm,
or
since
like
it's,
the of what you're excited for.
yes and no. I think there's a point where you just lose so much of yourself that there's just nothing that excites you anymore. But that's a long road.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's a long road, and few people have that. Because even if you're like a very hurt person, there's still something there that can still excite you. Something that's just so small, a leaf in the wind. Like it's nothing, but that can excite
Right.
you. This is getting more deep than I thought it would. Um, but yeah,
Well, I see what you're saying. It's like we part of it, especially like the Leafs thing. Like you start to take things for granted. I
yeah,
feel like everything comes in waves, though,
yeah, it
right?
does.
Because like if you have a near-death experience, then you will appreciate that leaf in the wind more, right?
hmm
But there is a sense of us just maturing, like, oh, it's just a leaf in the wind. Why is that so exciting?
Yeah, and so there's this viewpoint as well. because you can look at this leaf in the wind, and it's the most exciting thing ever. Another person walks by, sees that leaf in the wind, look at you seeing that leaf in the wind, thinks, "What the heck's wrong with this guy?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a stupid leaf," and walks away. And part of it for me is just I don't like being a grown up. I'm 22 now. I'm getting older. The excitement for these things I've enjoyed so much is slowly getting little and little each time I see something.
Right.
And so a part of me just wants to be a child all the time. You know? A part of me still wants to keep the
What
innocence.
age as a
Hmm?
child? What
I mean,
age?
not specifically the age, but more of the oblivious nature of
The mindset.
what's really going on. Like right now, there's more focus. Like I'm still trying to block out all that stupid political crap, but there's more of it now than there was when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I was younger, it's easier to just ignore it. Because I just ignore it, look down at my stuff, and work on that. Now, there's a bit of a focus on that because you're more of a listener now. You're more paying attention to the world around you because you've matured in a way that is needed to succeed. At the same time,
So you don't want to succeed. I was joking. Proceed.
where was
I
I?
ruined everything.
You kind of did. So at the same time, you wish you could be oblivious. I don't know. So yeah, there's where that thought process was going, which was just yeah. I was just watching some old stuff, and it's just like, oh hey, that was a fun time. So the same. Weep bleep 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 weep weep weep, that kind of thing. Which also I am probably going to be slowing down some reactions soon.
What's the reason behind that? I'm curious because I'm in a space. I think it's kind of obvious for me in terms of like monetization or whatever. So now like I'm just focusing on songs that I want to react to, not songs that are gonna get me views. But
For me, in terms of reacting, it's just like I'm kind of getting tired at this point. It's been almost 5 years since I really started reacting. It's been 5 years, and so I got tired of putting the effort to do it, and not much response from it.
yeah.
Like I can't really keep going in the reaction, and also there's not really much that I really
What if
want.
you reacted to music?
I don't really want to though. That's the thing. It's just reacting in general. I don't want to do.
That makes sense. Okay, because if you start going into music, like I would have some suggestions for you.
Yeah,
But
it's still I don't want to do that. I don't
right.
want to branch into some new form of reaction. I want to do other things.
What are some of the other things that you're considering besides our veggie testing?
Podcasts. Like I'm
Besides the news.
focusing on the
Okay.
podcast.
So, what are some things in relation to the podcast that you want to do to make the podcast better, to
That
increase?
nothing. That's there's nothing that I'm really doing to make an effort. I'm more so making an effort to schedule this podcast every week with my other cast as well,
Mm-hmm.
whenever I can. It's like, hey, can we do this? I'm having more ideas that I could do in forms of podcasts. So I have more ideas for podcasts with my other cast as well. And so I have 3 podcasts now that I have to edit.
What are your three? I'm not aware of unless you're
Mm,
talking about the other incarnations of this podcast.
the other incarnations. It's the other cast.
Okay, so when you're talking about the other cast, are they releasing as part of the season 1?
No, this will be released as season 3.
Okay, you're really starting to phase me out. I'm kidding.
Yeah, they won't be on Anchor until I'm caught up on the older ones, and then I'll start releasing them as season 3 with us.
Interesting.
And Tangent.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
No, it's a good idea.
Indeed.
But yeah, that's the plan. So far, past week, not much people listening. No people listened. So that's fun.
I'm just like, what are we doing wrong that no, but that, like, what can we do? I almost wonder. What is it that we can do? If there is anything that we can do.
I don't know. Loyal fan base. Be interesting.
Which we have none of.
Be interesting. I don't know. Better art style. I don't know. It's
Well, but
a
the
better
art is fun.
name that's easy to find.
True. That is actually part of it. I do feel. However, like, now I want to check. Like on Spotify, like I can find the podcast by typing in Christopher 164.
Yeah.
But if I just type in the brackets podcast name, I can't find it. If I type in John Lennon podcast name in brackets, I can find it.
Yeah. So it's not easy. It's not easy.
So on Apple Podcasts, I can't find it via Christopher 164. And I mean, like, without digging into it, and I can't find podcast name. Actually, no. Interestingly, on Apple, if you actually hit the more, we do appear.
Okay.
We're not the first word number 5 for just podcast name in brackets, but for Christopher 164, not present.
Yeah, I'm the best at naming things, you know.
Not present when you search episodes. I guess maybe because I'm not in the name. Interesting. So if I search podcast name, I wonder how it will be affected because I follow it. 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. It's really hard to find.
Yeah, it is. So good luck, listeners.
At either rate, on my website, I do have the links for Spotify and wait, this is now just showing the song.
So yeah, it's.
Oh wait! I did something wrong. Okay, I
did.
was looking at podcast episodes, not podcast names. Okay, so actually, if you do scroll down a bit, we're probably like number 50, but we do appear.
Yeah. So you hear that, people? Keep scrolling. Eventually, you'll find us.
I did share the latest episode on my story.
I know.
And there was someone who replied, "Oh, I didn't know you had a podcast. Is it on Apple?" And I said, "Yeah, here's the link." So we may have a new listener. We may not. Dang it! The link didn't go through. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me try.
Well, that's nice. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, the person didn't even see it anyways, but I'm still not happy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm sending it. Sorry, the link didn't send. So it goes there. Anyways, so have you considered renaming or not?
Renaming what?
The podcast or
no, never.
Good. That's all I can think.
I mean, never. The podcast has been around for almost 5 years. It's never going to be renamed.
Yeah, it's clever, and if it ever does take off, then people will praise our cleverness.
Praise me.
Praise you.
I'm good. It's not quite clever, but it's an inside joke.
It's clever if you think enough about it.
If you think enough about it, if you listen deep enough, you can hear the inside joke.
Okay. I'm searching on Google Podcasts.
Why?
Why not?
Why are you just searching now? Just having a good conversation for once.
Okay, what good conversation can we have?
I don't know. I've been talking. I've been talking about nostalgia and time. Like, what's your nostalgia? What's your time? Tell me.
Something nostalgic for me?
Sure, yes.
Wait, just bro. So I'm sorry. On Google Podcasts, so I searched just podcast name, couldn't find it, and I just typed in Christopher 164 first result.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but I feel bad.
Don't.
Okay, cool. So, okay, here's kind of a story that seems that it's related, but at first it doesn't really seem so. So, our dad threw out some things like a couple of years ago because he thought we wouldn't need them. That included like some Sesame Street videos we had, and then we had a younger brother, and now and my dad's like, no, I wish I kept that stuff. So we like look for like videos on YouTube. I made a little compilation for him, and now I've been watching like Sesame Street videos on YouTube. So that's nostalgia right there for me.
Yeah.
But here's okay. So you talked about like how as time passes, things kind of lose like the joy. But there's some things where like you understand better though. And for me, like that'll be Sesame Street. That'll be VeggieTales whenever we do that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not to say that your joy is fully lost. Your joy of watching this thing that was new to you slowly turns into the joy of just feeling nostalgic for that time.
that makes
So
sense.
there's a lot of things that I feel nostalgia for when I was younger. It's that rear view mirror of that time where you just wish all you could do is like look back and be back there, but you just gotta pay attention to the road in front of you.
Here, this is unrelated. Have you considered making a website for our podcast?
No,
And why not?
why would I?
Because why not?
'Cause why would I?
I don't know. I have a website for my stuff.
I don't really
like if we had something that would like if you had a website that would basically categorize like the 3 seasons.
I don't really need a website though. I already have YouTube, Anchor, Twitter, other things. I don't need another website to keep track of.
I mean, it's just an idea.
It's an idea, but the podcast is on 2 websites now.
Okay, no, this is not a place to upload.
No. I mean, it's featured on 2 websites.
I mean, it's just an idea.
So technically, I have a website. I have the code for it that I made for a class. I just can't do anything with it.
Have you tried Weebly?
Weebly?
Yeah.
Weebly as in what?
I mean, that's what I use for my website.
Weebly, no.
Weebly.
No, I had a friend who used Weebly a lot, but I don't really want to make a new website.
Okay, I mean, that's your deal. I don't know. I just wonder, will it help? Will it not? I don't know.
I doubt it. Because you have to find the website to begin with. And that's just a whole new thing.
Like, bro! So, you marked one of our podcasts as explicit?
Oh, yes. Yes, I did. That was the poetry one. Hey, we went to some really gross themes in there, okay?
But it wasn't explicit.
It was for me. What? It's poetry of the lowest form. Hey, I want to protect children. I don't want them hearing about me cutting off their limbs and other stuff.
Bruh, this is hilarious.
If you look at my videos on YouTube, I have videos that I put as 18 plus just because there's a swear word in it.
I know, but there was no swear words in this.
No, but we went to some gross themes, and it's not clean enough, so I can't call it clean. So it's explicit. There needs to be an in between.
I
Have your laugh.
I'm both amused and like, why?
Why?
I'm just like looking.
Why what?
Why you went so far to mark it as explicit? That's just why.
It's one click. 2 options. Clean, explicit. Well, this one's not clean, so I guess that...
But they mean explicit by language, not content.
No, I think content's a part of that as well.
I mean, I guess that's what you think, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, so in my definition, no clean.
Okay, fine. Now I am... I want to see if it has the E on Spotify, because I see it on... I first saw it on Google.
Yeah.
And then I looked on iTunes / whatever podcast it is now.
It's not explicit on YouTube.
Are you going to make it?
No.
Why not? That makes no sense, John.
I think podcasts are on a different level.
You really do, John, and it doesn't make any sense.
It makes complete sense. It makes the most sense.
Yeah, it's marked explicit. Bro. I don't know. It's just when I see explicit, I think, oh, bad language. I never think of, oh, bad content.
Yeah, hey, like, you could have something that has no language whatsoever, but you can be talking about a gross subject.
You could.
And talk about it in detail. And I consider that explicit.
Like, I would consider, like, here's the thing. Like, I get what you're saying, right? I really do. But I'm just saying that's not typically, like, what's thought of these days. And honestly, to a large degree, I agree with you. If you're talking about a mature subject, then there should be a mature thing, not explicit.
Yeah, so is there an option to just...
There's no mature option.
No, is there an option to suggest something?
I mean, in the description it says viewer, which first off, it's not viewer, but listener discretion would be...
Yeah, that's... I did say that. I also want to be careful on that, because, you know what? I'm nice that way. Today, some mature topics are brought up in the form of poetry. Yeah?
I don't know. It's just because explicit is known as for the language. That's
not always.
But, well, I would say, like, now I almost want to ask the people on Instagram.
Well, let me submit a request.
Of what? To who? Oh, Anchor? Mature?
Yeah, to Anchor, to give them a thing.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Because if Anchor they could implement a mature option, but the other platforms would have to adapt to it too. That goes from Spotify to whatever. Pick your thing. But because everyone does explicit, that's why they did explicit too. Explicit. I'm on an explicit podcast, John. I'm on an explicit podcast. Which is funny, but not.
Let's see. Not very useful questions, are they?
Okay, I will say this whole seasons thing is a really cool thing, in my opinion. I just wish more platforms would implement it because it's, as far as I see, it's just
It's
Apple and
mainly
radio.
it's mainly Apple.
More.
Maybe one day they'll work on seasons, but
I hope they do because it's such a clever idea.
for now, it's I'm just labeling the seasons in the episodes,
which is a smart idea.
So
I
work
feel like you should keep.
I am keeping that. So that's what works.
Okay, so a couple last week. Okay, so are you aware of like some of the things that Liberty is doing in relation to Corona?
They're not doing anything.
That's not true. They have a whole webpage that they never told the students about. That's the thing.
So they're not gonna make the students do testing.
It seems like they may have the students have their temperature taken before classes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are responsible for making sure that you don't have symptoms in general. Oh, yay! Okay, so
yay!
I ordered something, which sounds vague, but so basically we may be required to wear glasses in class, or it may be like of the discretion of the teacher. But at either rate, I'm like, I don't own a mask. I need to order a mask. So I ordered a mask, and I ordered one with my 164 thing on it.
Cool.
So I'm excited to get it.
How do you get your shirts for 164?
The what?
How did you make your 164 shirt?
Okay, so that one I used Uber prints. But despite, I mean, I was happy with the price, but the quality wasn't the best, which I guess is kind of hand in hand. First off, it's not really their fault, but when you print my logo, it tends to look darker than it really is. And then also the quality of the shirt was kind of rough. It took like a long time for it to like feel not as rough. So
okay,
trying to think. Then so I'm now like I only used it for the one shirt. You can't make a store on there like you could with like other platforms. So I made a store recently with Teespring. I bet you've heard of it, right?
What spring?
Teespring.
Teespring.
Yes. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so it's what YouTube has like a bit of a partnership with them. Is that when you hit like a certain amount of subscribers, about like a couple thousand something, I forget, subscribers, that your merch can appear underneath your videos.
Yeah.
You may have seen like some channels and such.
I have seen it.
Yeah, that's what they use. Teespring. So that's why I'm like, if it's going to be it's like, if people aren't going to go to my website but they want to get the merch, and if they see under my videos they might want to get it, right? So I'm like, I'm going to use Teespring because it integrates with YouTube. So I hope the quality will be good. I'm not getting a shirt, just a mask and a sticker. And let's just hope it's good. But we will see.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I maybe want to make a shirt for the podcast. I don't know.
I mean, that would be cool. So, okay, so that's the one thing about Teespring is that you don't have to put any money into doing it, right?
No.
You just have it up there, and if anyone wants to buy it, they will. And then you make the profit off that.
This is the link to Liberty thing.
Yeah. There's also a PDF linked on the page. I still need to read through the PDF. But see, like you weren't aware of this, right?
No.
Yeah, I wish they did a better job marketing this information.
Let's see. I think I've seen this before. Are you sure? Because I think isn't this like on the LU page?
Kinda.
Yeah. There's a blue thing that says "click" for plans, which is it brings you to this. So it's pretty much the same as the alert thing that they had.
But they updated the page, though.
Yeah, they did. See, I get this. Okay, I see it. But can you send me the link to the shirt page so I can see if I can make any custom shirts?
Sure. You want to see mine?
Yeah, sure.
I think, like, bro, you could get a pillow.
Why would I want a pillow?
Why not?
No.
I mean, basically, it looks cool. That's
sure,
why.
It looks cool, but why would I want a pillow of you?
All I have is just the numbers right now because this is just in the test phase.
Yeah.
Right. I want to see, like, how good will the green look printed?
Okay, yeah.
And I will go from there.
Let's see.
This stuff looks pretty cool.
Kid shirt. Do you have like no men's shirt?
Well, but that's typically just a generic shirt.
There is. Oh, there it is. $25.
So let me check what's the profit I make off that. I see a lot of people selling shirts for $25. I know it's already kind of expensive as it is, but I don't want to.
Yeah, and then for a bigger size, it's like $27.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Then you got to factor in shipping.
Yeah.
Which.
Oh, so yeah.
Shipping is $5.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money.
It is. Okay, for the shirt. Wait, which shirt?
For the first apparel item.
The mask.
For the shirt.
The shirt. The comfort tee.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see my profit of that. So I would get almost $12 off that shirt. So if you paid that $25 plus shipping, I would get almost $12.
You get less than half of your design.
I can choose, right? Like the fanny pack you see.
Mm-hmm.
I would get $5, but the fanny pack itself is $25.
I see.
So it depends per item.
I guess the people who actually make it should get the better profit.
Well, the thing is, it's more or less as the supplies, right?
Yeah.
Because the thing about shirts is that they have to make something to print your shirt, right? That design. So especially for something like this, like there's a lot of waste that goes into something like this. That they create something. I don't know if it's physical, it may be digital, but especially if it's physical, they make this for this one design and they toss it out. Right?
Yeah.
Because they're hosting so many designs, it would almost be just as much or even more work if they saved these designs.
What was your other t-shirt thing?
Uber prints. But that is like, oh, I can print this up for myself, but I can't sell it online.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to sell shirts. I just want.
Oh, you just want one for yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I would do Uber prints if you were to do that.
How much do they normally cost, though?
My shirt was like, I think it was like 20.
Okay. Plus shipping.
Without shipping. So, like seems like they've updated some of their products or something. I would get my own polo. Or no. I would get those button-up shirts.
Digital printing and screen printing. What the heck is that?
Those are two different types of printing. Let me see. I think mine was a digital, but I can't remember. Okay, so here. According to Custom Ink, screen printing involves creating a stencil, then using that stencil to apply layers of ink on your printing surface. So remember what I was talking earlier, how it could be expensive to make shirts, right?
Yeah.
So like that's part of the cost. If you could make one stencil and you just made one shirt, that's a lot of money you're wasting, right? But if you made a stencil and you printed 100 shirts, you're saving money. Right?
Yeah, I know that.
Digital printing is a newer process that involves your artwork being processed by a computer and printed directly onto the surface of your product. If I'm correct, my shirt that you've seen me wear is a digital print and is probably cheaper. Now I'm wondering what Teespring does.
Yeah, this is fun silence that we just had. Almost forgot what we're doing a podcast here. Which I don't know. Should this be like a good point to just start ending off here?
Yeah, probably. I guess as we do our research in relation to shirts and such.
Yeah, because isn't that just fun to listen to the silence of clicking and tapping?
That's why we have no listeners.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Yeah.